This is my price prediction for Bitcoin over these next couple of days and weeks. We've just dipped below $80,000 per coin. We're down quite a massive amount since the 6th of October, actually 36% dip. But I do believe right now, decently higher prices are to come. So let's actually cover that right now. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe. One of the first things we do see, especially on the daily chart, mainly going to be focusing on the daily chart. We do have the 50 simple moving average and the 20 EMA massively downsloping. So definitely going to have a decent pullback to one of these EMAs. I do believe the 20 EMA will act as a strong resistance initially. So we'll get an initial strong bounce up as the EMA comes along. Do expect it to act as resistance. The only reason being is because you see every time we've dipped below this EMA, it's acted as strong resistance, and we've continued that downside move. So the first touch of that EMA is definitely going to have at least a short-term small decline, but I do believe we actually will get a higher low in this region. Once we do get a higher low above this $80,000 short-term low, I do believe around $100,000 per Bitcoin is quite a common level for price to retest. Now, why do I say that? Now, there's a few reasons I say that. Not only do I see the 50 simple moving average, as this turns down over the next, say, two weeks to actually get probably back to this price, I do see it actually slowly downturning. So by the time price actually can reach here, we'll see the EMA slowly trickle down to around that $100,000 per Bitcoin. But also when we do a 50% retracement, which is a very common level to actually retest around the 50% to 618, we can use this Fibonacci retracement, go to the all-time high at around 126K, drop it down to this bottom at 80K, we'll just drag it across so we can see price. And here we see we've got a 0.5 lining up perfectly with the $100,000 level. We've also got the 618 lining up with around $110,000 per Bitcoin. And this also lines up. We have a third confluence level where quite consistently we were supporting in this area. We had a strong bounce. We supported again in this area. We made an all-time high. We came back to this area again. We had an initial reaction. We tried to turn to the upside and then we failed. And look, once we broke below all of these price points, look what actually happened. Broke below, came back to retest to confirm this is going to continue lower, retesting these three zones for the last time. And then we went from basically 110,000 down to this 80K region. So it makes a lot of sense why this has initially happened. And I do expect it to act as a strong initial resistance zone again. So we've got a lot of confluence here lining up between this support to resistance flip that I do believe will get retested. Not only that, we've got the 50 simple moving average. Not only that, it lines up with a 0.5 to 618 retracement. So overall, a very common level that I'm expecting Bitcoin to hit. But then again, after that, where am I expecting the price to go? Well, I will expect another downside move. So something like a retest to the 0.5 to 618, and then we continue down. I do believe actually around that $50,000 per Bitcoin could be the low. We can see the 0.618 of the Fibonacci lining up there. We've also got a major support zone, which makes sense. What will happen is potentially just dip below this support zone, use it as a support, and then we continue high. A lot of people will actually place their stops there. So it does make sense that that could act as that initial support zone, but we will flush it just to actually take out a lot of those stops. So that's where I'm expecting the price of Bitcoin to go. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe. Check out all the links in the video description. You can basically get up to $100 for free if you sign up using WEEX, my crypto exchange. So I'll see you in the next video.